Hey and welcome, this is Mad Rabbit back in Prison Architect, Part 10. Okay, this is my second attempt to do this episode. Ran into a little problem. I told you, well, I told people in the previous channel update video of some of the computer problems I've been having, so I'm not going to go into it right now. Let's just say I had some problems, and even though I still kept the footage, I lost the audio, so basically we're restarting. Not a whole lot happened. Oh, so you didn't miss nothing, but mainly I'm just kind of filming my a little bit of an introduction here to what I've done since previous episode. I finished the cell blocks, finished the classrooms, doing a short synopsis of just what we've gotten done. Add another staff room, another cleaning closet. Unfortunately, I really can't do a whole lot else with this particular prison, other than let in further prisoners to maybe reach close to maximum. As you see here, maximum is 392. So that's all this. I mean, I probably could add in even more prison block space if I really wanted to, but I don't see the point at this point. I think I'm going to probably call it quits on this particular Let's Play, and maybe perhaps come back to Prison Architect at a later time. When, I don't know, but it'll be eventually. Maybe in a couple weeks I'll come back to it when you have another update out or something, and we'll see. You know, maybe there'll be some new additions to the game, and I'll perhaps feel like doing more of a, I don't know, let's say more from scratch rather than having all that money that I had to begin with. We'll kind of do it more legit. And then maybe like in a third prison after that, we'll come back to this one, sell it, and use all that money, because I'm pretty sure if we sold it now, see, $720,000 we'd make from this. Yeah, quite a bit of money. We would make quite a bit of money, so we'd have a really good head start on another prison. So on that one, maybe we'll go really elaborate. So, as you see here, prisoners coming in. I'm just going to leave it on. Since the last time, I did have some high-risk guys come in, but not many. And I do know that I think I may have mentioned it before, there is a bit of a difference in how much you make off each prisoner. And it's more, you make more from the high-risk guys. So it pays to bring them in, but you do have problems starting much easier. Much more problems. Food, again, the issue. I think the big failure, with this fortress. I'm thinking of the fortress like Dwarf Fortress, but the big failure with this one was it just that this wasn't really big enough. How many cooks? I might even hire more cooks. I'm not even sure we really have enough room. Whether even, because I have people assigned to this, but they're really not doing. They don't seem to be doing it at the proper time here, so yeah, well. And perhaps there's a couple other things maybe a little too small. I think you can get a maximum of 20 people in your workshop. I only had 18 allotted. I think maybe I needed to have it a little bigger or something. Maybe have another set of these two. I maybe forgot about the carpenter's table. I don't know why they don't really seem to be using it, even though I have the program set up. One other thing I wanted to check out were the classrooms. Now supposedly, and right before my crash, a teacher did actually come into the classroom, and I assume she was setting up a lesson for some of those other programs. Where is it? Programs. Yeah, I'm assuming it was probably the general education program or foundation program. Not quite sure which one of the two. And I also don't know if really having 4 classrooms helps at all. Probably not. But if it does, maybe it worked. I really don't know. I added in a second common room, as you see here. Common room. Wow. um, that's sort of why I may have to actually divide up things even more. I think if the yard was I don't even know if they don't seem to like actually spread out once they get in the yard. I'd have to get something bigger. Well, at any rate, so it doesn't really matter. We're probably not going to be doing much more with this one. I did a forestry area. I think your groundskeeper guy, what do they call him? Gardener. I think he does that. I'm not entirely sure. But you can get wood from that to use in the carpenter shop. So, on this thing here, I really ought to just leave the darn door open. Yeah, it just doesn't make much sense. So, I don't know. Maybe that helps cut down on the amount of items being stolen out of there. But as you see here, yeah, it's just as things get more and more prisoners in here. Well, there's a lot of contraband. Wow. We're gonna have more and more problems with the food situation. So there's really no point in going on further. We'll probably have riots and stuff. Let's see here. 3 people want to get educated. So that's pretty good. I think this maybe actually helps a little bit on their what do we call it? I'd have to, what is it called? Well, reform, yes, but like the chance that they'll recommit it, it's like a term for that, and it's slipping my mind right now. Well, reform, rehabilitation, that's what I'm thinking. I think maybe that was what I was thinking of. Or maybe I'm thinking of relapsing. It's something. At any rate, they don't seem to be using all 4 of these. There's only a few people in here anyway. I really need to give them more free time for them to actually use that. But I think we're going to have a lot more problems. I may actually have to divide the shifts up a little bit more, maybe, because as you see here, yeah, big problems here trying to get in, and even out of these areas. I don't even think they have enough food, really. I might even need more serving tables, and in the next one, the next prison, we'll have to learn from our lesson and make this much bigger, particularly if we're going to go for a large one. So I think that's really it. I think I'll wrap up this and just call this prison done for now. I may play a little off air, and I'll maybe bring in a little status update when the next prison comes out, let you know what happened. But look at this. Yeah, half of them are stealing spoons and stuff, and wow, it's bad. So look at that. You get tons of people getting arrested. Yeah. Alright guys, really thank you guys for watching this series, and keep an eye on this playlist in particular, because any future prisons I do will probably be in this playlist. And yeah, well, thanks for watching. Adios folks.